How's it going, folks? How are you? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another edition of WLW Friday Night Force. I am your voice of We Live Wrestling, Bronk Jr. We are coming to you from the Lowell Memorial Auditorium in Lowell, Massachusetts. We have a great card for you here tonight, but recapping a lot of stuff that happened last week. Folks, Big Red Haggerty has cost his two sons, Red and Blue, Old School, a job. Now, as long as Conrad Thompson is away, they will still be here in We Live Wrestling, but when they come back, it will probably be a different story. But Old School, they will be out of here. They're probably going to get a pink slip. They're going to get fired. And the Ultimate Woman and Mama Roy, it's been made official for Holiday Havoc. The WLW Women's World Championship will be on the line. And we got introduced to Daddy Roscoe Roy's mother, the granny, Billie Jean Roy. Mama Roy says she is 70 years old. I don't believe it. She doesn't look like it. If she is, then this 70-year-old woman does not have any place inside a professional wrestling ring. All right? Friday Night Force tonight is brought to you by Darn Cola. One taste of this will make you say, darn, this is good. Let's take a look at the card for tonight. It's a hardcore match tonight, folks, between the Ultimate Woman, the WLW Women's World Champion, and that 70-year-old woman who's supposed to be Daddy Roy's mother, the granny. Now, last week, the granny got poked in the eye, and the match had to be stopped, and the Ultimate Woman asked for a rematch, but this time a hardcore match. And in our main event, Jake and the Phatman are back. They'll be taking on Old School. If you remember, Old School, they brutally attacked Jake and the Phatman. They were put on the shelf for 2 weeks. And tonight, Jake and the Phatman will get their revenge. All right, let's head on down to the Lowell Memorial Auditorium and get this show on the way. Our first match will be officiated by Bubba Rose. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is our opening match, and it's a hardcore match. First, making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas, this is Billie Jean Roy, the Granny. The Granny will be the underdog. She has a TV grade of C with a grudge grade of 0. And her opponent, from parts unknown, she is the WLW Women's World Champion, the Ultimate Woman. And running through the entranceway down to the ring like a bat out of hell is our Women's World Champion, the Ultimate Woman, rapidly running around the ring, climbing into the ring, bouncing the ropes up and down. The fans are going bananas over the Ultimate Woman, and I don't blame them. She is the top woman here in We Live Wrestling. All right, our official is Bubba Rose. We have some folks in the hot box. And the favored, we have Busty Rhodes for Ultimate Woman's ally, and her foe is Mama Roy. And the underdog ally is Daddy's little girl Pink Roy. And the Granny's foe will be Candy Corn. And in the hot box is the Crippler with a grudge grade of 9. All right, the fast action card deck has been shuffled. Let's roll for pre-match in this hardcore match. We roll a 4, and we will go to highlight reel O. There we are. Let's roll, Soul. We roll a 46 in highlight reel O. 46 says, Hotbox ally of underdog wrestler, irate over a hot dogging of opponent. gets into argument, increased grudge grade of both ally and underdog wrestler by 1 point. So the fans, they already, folks know that the fans love the Ultimate Woman. The Ultimate Woman is a face, Granny is a foe. Mama Roy is upset. She is heated. She gets into an argument. She is coming down the ringside for the Granny. And let's see, that was 46. Increased grudge grade of both ally and the underdog wrestler by 1 point. So the Granny will get 1 point. She will go from a 0 to a 1. And Mama Roy, she will gain an extra grudge grade. She will go from a 2 to a 3. All right, let's start the match. The first card we have is Wild Card, and we will be going to Hardcore Wild Card. Oh man, we're already going to start something hot. Something's about to crank up in this match. Okay, there we go, Hardcore. We roll a 22. 22 says, is the wrestler helped? Wrestler uses fire extinguisher or similar spray object sneaked into ring by helper, scores 2 points. If not helped, the wrestler gets nasty gash after being slammed through pane of glass. Opponent scores 2 points. And what the hell? And what is a glass pane doing outside of the ring? Granny pulls the Ultimate Woman from out of the ring. She lifts her up and slams her through the pane of glass for 2 points. And the Ultimate Woman is busted open on her back. She has a huge opening on her back. Good God. We have trailing. This will go to the Ultimate Woman who is trailing. They're back in the ring. Can the Ultimate Woman come back? We roll a 4. She does with a double neck chop to Granny. Granny falls down. That's for 2 points. Powerful. The Ultimate Woman is not powerful. The Granny is not powerful. Folks, this woman has just lifted up the Ultimate Woman who weighs more than her. So you mean to tell me this old woman could do that? An old woman. We have helped. The Granny is helped with a G, so we will have to go to highlight reel G. And we are there. We roll a 33 in highlight reel G. 33 says, go to highlight reel H. Uh-oh, we about to have some booming business. We roll a 54 in highlight reel H. 54 says, celebrity won, and nope, we don't have any celebrities. Celebrities will be heading your way to Holiday Havoc. We roll a 36 in highlight reel H. 36 says, opponent angered by gang member TV comments, climbs out of ring and attacks gang member. Opponent disqualified. Increase opponent's grudge grade by 2 points. And whatever Mama Roy has just come out her mouth with, the Ultimate Woman was not satisfied. She goes out of the ring. That was 36. And she attacks Mama Roy. And Bubba Rose has seen enough, and he calls for the bell. And from the looks of it, he is disqualifying the Ultimate Woman. And things are heating up, leading into their match for the WLW Women's World Championship at Holiday Havoc. The Ultimate Woman will gain 2 grudge grades. That means she will go from a 5 to a 7. And that match is over with. The winner has been granted. The match has been granted to the Granny. She won the match due by disqualification. They have to separate the Ultimate Woman and Mama Roy and lead them on out of the ring. I'm telling you, this feud right here is hot. It is hot, and I don't think it's simmering anytime soon, because Holiday Havoc is coming up next week. And I believe we're going to have them separated before that, because good God, what is going on between the Ultimate Woman and Mama Roy? All right, we'll be back in just a moment. Right now, here is the WLW Holiday Report. How's it going, folks? Brock Jr. here with your WLW Holiday Havoc Report. Holiday Havoc will be sitting under your Christmas tree, ready to be unwrapped Saturday, December 28th at 6 p.m. Eastern, only on YouTube and only on this YouTube channel. Let's take a look at the match card. All matches have been signed by acting commissioners, the Roy family. The WLW Women's World Championship will be on the line as the world champion, the Ultimate Woman, defends her title against Mama Roy, who has been on a roll as of late. Big Bad Wolf and Big Red Haggerty, they'll be fighting for the Superstars name. Remember, Big Bad Wolf and Big Red, they were part of that group along with the amazing Mega Morgan, who is no longer here anymore. Big Red owns the name Superstars, and Big Bad Wolf, Big Red Haggerty fighting it out for the Superstars name. The WLW World Tag Team Championships will be on the line. The WLW World Tag Team Champions, the Oakland Raiders, they will have to defend their titles against Old School. That match signed by the Roy family. A return match, but a non-title match. The WLW World Champion Scraper, he is going one-on-one against the Tonight Show, Bo Phoenix. And in the main event, Quad, the leader Mason Sensation, and Papa Doc, they're taking on former Quad mate Iceberg Isaac and his tag team partner Patch. That is the Havoc going on at Holiday Havoc. As I said, it is sitting under your Christmas tree. It is ready to be unwrapped, folks. Holiday Havoc coming your way Saturday, December 28th at 6 p.m. Eastern, only on YouTube and only on this YouTube channel. Your voice of We Live Wrestling, Brock Jr. saying, have a good one, folks. And we're back here on Friday Night Force. Let's head on back to the ring here in the Laurel Memorial Auditorium. It's our main event. Jake and the Phatman are back, and they're ready to get themselves some of Old School. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event with TV time remaining. First, making their way to the ring with a combined weight of 552 pounds. From Asheville, North Carolina, and Raleigh, North Carolina, Phatman Rhodes, Jake the Jock Hawk, Jake and the Phatman. Jake and the Phatman, and I hope Jake is calmed down, because remember last time they were gone, they were suspended for putting their hands on a referee. Jake and Phatman Rhodes have a TV. Well, Jake has a TV grade of A. Phatman Rhodes has a TV grade of AA. They both have a grudge grade of 7. They are favored, and they will be the heels. And their opponents from Austin, Texas, with a combined weight of 450 pounds, Red Haggerty, Blue Haggerty, Old School. Blue and Red, they have a TV grade of C. Blue has a grudge grade of 7, and Red has a grudge grade of 4. Senior referee Rock Hansen will be refereeing this main event tag team match. Let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 1. We will go to highlight reel O. We roll a 62 in highlight reel O. 62 says, Commissioner makes glowing TV statement about wrestlers. Reduce grudge grades of both wrestlers and all Hot Box members by 2 points. We don't have anybody in the Hot Box. But Jake and the Fat Man and Old School will be losing 2 points. Mama Roy, well, as a matter of fact, it won't be Mama Roy. All of the Roy family are acting commissioners. It will be Floyd Roy, Mama's boy, and his daddy, Daddy Roy. They will be the allies of Jake and the Fat Man. They say that it's nice to see Jake and the Fat Man back. And Old School, them damn devils. Even though they got the weight on their shoulder, they keep coming back up. Don't know how long that will last. We know Conrad Thompson will be back sometime soon from his holiday vacation. Phatman Rhodes and Jake the Jock will go from a 7 to a 5. That was reduced grudge grade, 62. Yep, reduce grudge grade by 2 points. So both Phatman Rhodes and Jake the Jock will go from a 7 to a 5. And is that for all wrestlers? Okay, yep. Mama's boy will go from a 13 to an 11. Daddy Roy will go from a 7 to a 5. Now we could change Old School. They will go from a 7. Well, Blue will go from a 7 to a 5. Red will go from a 4 to a 2. I need to pay attention to these things like these because I know I've watched back several videos and I'm like, whoa, that grudge grade wasn't supposed to go to them, or I was supposed to move that marker. But I get so excited into the matches that a mistake will happen every now and then. All right, the Fast Action card deck has been shuffled, and let's get this main event tag team match underway. The first card we have is Strong. Jake is strong with the circle. He's on the circle. Blue is not strong. This will go to Jake. Jake starts off with an overboard press slam for 3 points. A massive slam by Jake the Jock. Oh, first, tag. We roll a 1, hot tag. Blue tags in red, and they gain a point. Agile. Jake is in control, but he does not have agile. Spin the card around. Heavy. Jake is not heavy. Red is not heavy. Grudge. Jake has a grudge grade of 5. Red has a grudge grade of 2. This will go to Jake. We roll a 2. Jake with a double stomp onto red for 2 points. Stomping away on red. We roll a 4. Offensive scoring team tag. Jake tags in Phatman Rhodes. Smart. Phatman is not smart. Red is smart, but only on a square. He's on a circle. Mean. Nobody is in control. Let's spin that bad boy around. Agile. And nobody. Well, Phatman does not have agile. And again, red is on a square. To use it, he's on a circle. Grudge. This will go to Phatman Rhodes. We roll a 5. Phatman Rhodes with a flapjack mat slam. That's a mouthful for 2 points. Red needs a desperate tag. We roll a 1. He does. A hot tag. Come get you some, blue. And they get a point. Mean. Phatman Rhodes is mean, but only on a circle. He's on a square. Blue is mean on a square, but he's on a circle. Wild card, and we will go to wild card tag team. There we go. We roll a 65. 65 says go to highlight reel A. We roll a 45 in highlight reel A. 45 says wrestler leaves the ring to attack heckling spectators. Score 1 point. If mean wrestler attacks elderly spectator for 2 points. Okay, is the wrestler. Okay, so oh, folks, Jake and the Phatman are back at it again. This time, Phatman Rhodes, he leaves the ring area, and he just attacks a fan. And what the hell are you doing, Phatman Rhodes? That could be a lawsuit, and you know we sure don't need it here when we live wrestling. And is he mean? And he attacks an old lady. I hope that is not a friend of the grannies. And what else? And they get 2 points for that. Let me read that again. And make sure I am on point. Wrestler leaves ring to attack heckling spectators. Score 1 point. If mean, wrestler attacks elderly spectator for 2 points. And what did that old lady do to Phatman? I do not know. We have strong. Phatman's in control. He has strong. This will go to him. We roll a 5. Phatman Rhodes comes back in the ring. He lifts Blue up for an airplane spin for 2 points. We roll a 3. No tag. Favorite. Phatman is not favorite. Blue is not favorite. Object. Nobody's in control. Favorite again, and nobody. The next card is Grudge. Both wrestlers have a grudge grade of 5. This will go to the trailing wrestler, which is Blue. This goes to him. And they make a comeback in this tag team match. 2. Blue is performing a surfboard on Phatman Rhodes for 3 points. We roll a 4. Offensive scorer team tags. Blue tags in red. Specialty. Red is in control. His specialty is a running bulldog. He hits it for 1 point. 2. No tag. Cheat. Red is in control, but he does not have cheat. Quick. Phatman is not quick. Red is quick on a circle. He's on a circle. This is for him. They're making a huge comeback. Momentum can shift back to old school. We roll a 6. And a nice roundhouse kick just dropped Phatman Rhodes for 1 point. Instead, this guy back up. We roll a 3, no tag. The next card is Grudge. Again, both wrestlers have a grudge grade of 5. Oh, no, Phatman has a grudge grade of 5. Okay, and Red has a grudge grade of 2. This will go to Phatman. We roll a 3. Phatman comes back with a leg scissors takedown. Nicely done by Phatman Rhodes, and he is going for the pin. Red will need to kick out a AAA range of 11 to 43. Can he do it? Will he do it? And he kicks out at 1. Okay. We roll a 2, and there is no tag. Mean. Phatman Rhodes is mean on a circle, but he's on a square. Red is not mean. Smart, nobody's in control. Let's spin that around. Specialty. Both wrestlers have a specialty. Phatman's specialty is the boom, a running splash in the corner for 2 points. Red's specialty is a running bulldog for 1 point. Both of them have it, but this will go to the trailing wrestler, which is Red, and he goes for another running bulldog. Oh, what am I doing? For 1 point. We roll a 1, hot tag. Phatman tags back in Jake, and they get an extra point, and Jake rolls up Red. Again, an 11 of 43 to kick out. 21, and he does. They have no more fatigue chips on the board, but they do have a save chip. Next is Mean. Jake is mean with the star. Red does not have mean. This is for Jake. We roll a 5. Jake with a torture rack. He's lifting Red up and torturing that back with it for 3 points. And they're going to go for the finisher. They call it the Jake of the Phatman because they haven't come up with a name. They will need an 11 to 64 to execute it. 16 they do. And going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Jake and the Phatman come back with 2 weeks off from injury, and they defeat Old School. This is not looking good for Old School as they're heading towards the WLW World Tag Team matchup between the Oakland Raiders. All right, let's roll for post-match. We roll a 4, and we will go to Highlight Reel X. We roll a 32 in Highlight Reel X. 32, and that has something to do with a celebrity. We don't have any. We roll again 21, and that's a celebrity. Next roll is 23. Defeated wrestler livid after opponent makes belittling comments on TV. Increase wrestler's grudge grade by 4 points. Jake and the Phatman being interviewed by our trusty TV interviewer, Cole Casey. Ladies and gentlemen, my guests, are Jake the Jock Hawk, Phatman Rhodes. Jake and the Phatman, welcome back, folks, after a long 2 weeks off. How are you guys feeling, and what do you think of Old School? They were the ones who attacked you a few weeks ago. Well, let me tell you something, Cole Casey. A couple of dirtbags, those are a bunch of daddy's little boys. They can't be men like their daddy. They have to be little boys. And we don't play with little boys. We play with big men. You got that right, Jake. And this is Phatman. They're a bunch of bitches. That's what they are. And here comes Old School. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. We have Old School. And I forgot what I rolled. That was a 23. Increase Wrestler's grudge grade by 4 points. And they will gain 4 points. They are livid at the comments made by Jake and the Phatman. You two can go to hell. So Red will go from a 2 to a 6. Now we have to separate these two teams. Blue will go from a 5 to a 9. And we have to separate those two teams right there. No love lost between Jake the Phatman and Old School. And that is the match. Jake and the Phatman are your winners here in this tag team main event. Friday Night Force has been rolled by Face to the Mat from Play Games, created by Keith Avalon. This awesome games link is in the channel description. Tomorrow night on Saturday Night Slam, we will hear from all 4 members, all 4 acting commissioners, Mama Roy, Daddy Roy, Mama's Boy, and Pink Roy, to see what else they have going on. And also, we have a feeling that Dat Dame is going to confront his former friend, Bo Phoenix. Remember, Bo Phoenix turned face a few weeks ago, and that does not sit well with Dat Dame and Miss Lady. All of that going on tomorrow night on Saturday Night Slam. We are 1 week away from Holiday Havoc. If you have not already, hit this like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment so you can have your chance to watch Holiday Havoc 2024. Your voice of We Live Wrestling, Brock Jr., saying, have a good one, folks.